I know it's not easy. Look, I know what you're facing, but you might want to consider giving Laura all of the facts about her condition.
I will consider it when she's ready to hear them, but I'm sure you agree she isn't ready now.
No. I'll leave it up to you.
Thanks.
Laura?
What the hell have they done with her?
I'll give Alexis full custody of Christina if she gives you full custody of Molly.
She'll never go for it.
No? To know that she'll never have to worry about me influencing her precious Christina?
Why would you do that?
Because Alexis is a great mother. She'll take excellent care of Christina, and it gets you out of our lives for good. You said yourself that Alexis loves Christina more than Molly, right?
So what's it gonna cost me?
All you have to do is call off the search on Sam, drop all the charges against her, and you will get your daughter. Is it a deal?
I'll call off the manhunt. But first, I want you to do something for me.
You. I got you. I won't let go.
Miss McCall, see you. Bring yourself in.
I can't believe you're here.
We need to get out of here.
There she is. Freeze! I said freeze!
The grounds are nice. I bet you it's beautiful here in the spring when the flowers start to bloom.
Well, I don't plan to be here for that long.
No, I know. I meant when you come to visit your mom. Have you seen much of her lately?
Every chance I get. That bracelet looks really nice on you.
Thank you. I love it. It's beautiful.
You know, I wish you would reconsider that birthday check.
Can't. It's too much money.
I want you and Cameron and the baby to have a house of your own. I don't expect to live there. And if there's any chance of that, I have to earn it.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm willing to do. Why don't you put that money in an account so it can make some interest, and we will see how it goes.
That's fair.
Today was nice. Almost familiar. Glad you're getting back to yourself.
You know, I'm still the same guy you loved. Maybe smarter, I hope.
Like, you have so much support from your family, from your sister, and from your brother. We're very proud of the way you're handling things. You need to draw your strength from that.
I need to make them all proud of me.
I know, that's what I said.
Sorry, Lucky. It's time for your session.
I need to go anyway.
I'm really glad you came. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Did you find her?
Security's combing the grounds. But don't worry, we're gonna find her.
I try to say that like you believe it.
Where's Mom?
She's missing.
What do you mean she's missing?
We'll find her.
Did she... I mean, maybe she remembered something.
Maybe she did. I'm glad you understand that could be a problem.
Luke, can you fill me in on the details surrounding her trauma once again so I have a better understanding of what we're dealing with?
Okay. We were going to be married again. Laura started looking through a bunch of old photo albums, and there was something about the attic above her mother's old garage that bothered her. Her stepfather, Dr. Weber, was in town for the wedding, and she started to obsess on this attic. Something happened up there. Dr. Weber kept trying to get her to just drop it, but she wouldn't. The night before we were to be married, he found her in the attic, and she clubbed him to death with a candlestick.
Luke, I can't believe we're actually going to get married tomorrow.
One last night to elope.
No, not a chance.
You sure? We could outrun all those ghosts of the past.
We already have.
You sure?
Yeah, now that I know what happened in the attic.
You're okay with everything?
I'm better than okay. I'm about to become Mrs. Luke Spencer for the second and the best time. Sorry.
You're real?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Baby!
Baby!
Mom.
Oh my God. Oh, baby.
I want it in writing from Alexis.
She will.
No, right now. I will call off the search for Sam as soon as I get a document signed and notarized in my hand, giving me full custody of Molly. As soon as I figure out it's not a fraud, that's when I'll call off the search.
How are you going to explain it to Mac and the mayor and
Don't
everybody?
worry about it, Sonny. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, don't worry about it until they come to my door with a
Sonny,
warrant,
just
right?
get it done. I'll make sure it's not traced back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna need time to draw up the papers, but
No.
you call the search. You call the search off on Sam because I don't want her getting shot.
No, right now.
What do you mean right now?
Alexis has got to sign over custody of Molly to me before the situation escalates. Because if Sam or anybody protecting Sam breaks the law, shoots somebody, does any of that, deal's off.
Sam McCall, we know you're there. Give up now. Place your hands over your head and stand. Nice and
If we
slow.
run, we give Luke a free pass to shoot. If we give up, we can figure out how you were set up.
How can I prove that Rick Frank?
Sam, I know you can hear me. Do the smart move and give up now.
It's your call. I'm with you. What do you want to do?
I say we run.
Don't be foolish, Sam. You still have a chance.
We start firing. Shoot her way out.
We have the building surrounded. You can't get away.
I'll cover you. You take the back stairs.
This is Portable 6 to base. We are requesting backup at 1183.
I'll cover you. Go.
Damn it. Where's my backup? They're getting away.
Bad day?
I'm a strong woman, right? You think I'm a strong woman? I mean, for better or for worse.
Yeah,
I'm a tough cookie, right?
that's a good description.
I mean, if we just forget about my past and we just talk about the last few months, I've had lung cancer. I walked in and found my husband sleeping with my daughter. My husband left me. He arrested my daughter. I mean, things keep coming and I keep ducking and, or I handle it, I handle everything, which is, I don't understand how something so ridiculous could be the one thing that cuts me off at the knees.
What's wrong, Alexis?
I'm losing my hair.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Laura's stepfather was covering up someone else's death. Did Laura witness something that she shouldn't have?
Worse. There was a nurse, a woman that Rick was involved with. My mother killed her in that attic. It was unintentional. She was just a teenager, but it traumatized her so much that Rick had to sedate her. And whatever it is that he gave her repressed her memory.
Until 4 years ago, when it all started to flood back on her. I could tell that she was suffering from something she couldn't remember, so I thought it would be good if she could clear up the fog and face her past. I was wrong. I had no idea what it would unleash. So she started to crack, and her mind went back to the same place it was when she was a teenager. Rick tried to sedate her because he didn't want her to remember. She got paranoid, thought that he was trying to hurt her, and she fought back. When I got to the attic, he was already dead. So I got Laura out of there, and I tried to help her deal with it. But I just made things worse. And then her mind shut down completely. And her breakdown was total. And until now, irreversible.
Excuse me. Robin Scorpio. Great, thank you. There was security. A witness saw Laura leave the grounds about an hour ago.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find her. You stay here in case she comes back.
I guess that Robin Scorpio heard something about some kind of an experimental treatment or something, and then, God bless her, she figured out that it could help me. Luke, I've seen him. It's okay. And I've seen the children. Although you could hardly call them children now, huh?
Gee, that's great. But nobody figured it might be a nice idea to tell your old mom about the miracle. How come?
I don't know. You know how Luke is. He's always got some reason for the things he does.
Are you okay? Yeah. Do you feel all right?
I feel, confused, I guess I kind of lost a little bit of my memory.
Yeah.
I don't remember the accident.
The accident?
The one that put me in the hospital. I can't remember it. I mean, Luke says that that's what's responsible for putting me in the state that I was in. I can remember preparing for the wedding. And then it just kind of goes blank. But I guess you know what happened, right? So, what kind of an accident did I have?
You know what, sweetie? If Luke didn't fill everything in, it must be because the doctors thought you should take it slowly, which is a very good instinct.
Okay. It's just that I have missed so much. Oh, so much has changed. I'm a grandmother now. Can you imagine that?
What I find impossible to believe is that I'm the mother of a grandmother.
Oh. Oh. And Lucky married Elizabeth Weber.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And Lulu. She just seems so grown up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Luke seems the same. Mm-hmm. He seems a little nervous, though. I mean, I guess that's to be understood.
One thing hasn't changed. And that's how Luke takes care of you.
I just want my life to make sense again,
I do. It will. It will. You trust the man you love. Everything's gonna be okay. I love you, Mom. I love you, baby.
Can't worry, you stay here long enough to clean up and change.
I gotta get these cuffs off.
That's no problem. Come on.
Who are you?
Excuse me?
Well, I've lived here over 6 months and I've never seen you before.
Well, you know what? I live most of the year in Toronto, and I only use this place when I come to Port Charles on business.
You have perfect timing. I live right below you, and you have a plumbing problem, and it's leaking through my bedroom ceiling.
I'll check that out.
Oh, I'll go with you.
I can't imagine what this is like.
No, don't do that. Soften on me and be empathetic. I'm not gonna let this get to me. Whoever thought I'd be this shallow?
Well,
Shut up, that was rhetorical.
No, what I wanted to say was you're a lot of things, but shallow is not one of them.
I just never really thought of myself as a vain person. I care about the way I look. I take pride in what I wear.
Right.
I've made a few fashion faux pas, but I correct them right away. I don't have an obscene amount of shoes in my closet like other women. I don't obsess about it. I just don't. I'm a practical shopper. I keep things in that will take me through several seasons. It's up here, and what kind of person that I am, that is what matters. It always has, and that's the reason why I have all these successes in life. It's just, when I looked in the mirror today, it struck me that the thing that most people compliment me about is my hair. And I don't think I look very pretty without it. I've got cancer. Poison injected into my body, and the thing that seems to be bothering me the most is my hair.
Alexis, listen to me. It's not about how you look. You've been able to manage this ever since you've been diagnosed. You were bound to lose it sooner or later, right? If it wasn't the hair, it was going to be something else.
Like what?
Like somebody coming in here saying the wrong thing. But it's okay to indulge yourself because this is going to be over as soon as this cancer is destroyed. If this chemo is doing this to your hair, can you imagine what it's doing to the cancer?
That's a good point.
Okay?
That's a good point. Thank you. And I can take this for the girls, because this is all about the girls. That's my reason to get through this. That's my reason to put up with this crap.
Right. And you listen to me. Your children need you. And one of them is my daughter. You're not gonna give up.
Is that a threat?
No. Not tiny bit.
With you?
Yeah, sure. I'm on the clock, though, so it can't be long.
I know you have a lot on your plate lately. I actually hope to find you doing something special on your birthday.
Wow. Can't believe you remembered.
I remember a lot of things. And I wish I had something good to offer you on your birthday instead of difficult news.
What happened?
Jason helped Sam escape custody this morning. Sam was arrested for stealing evidence. She attacked me and then she got away, and the two of them are now fugitives.
It's terrible, but that's not why you came to talk to me.
Have they tried to contact you?
No, of course not.
All right. Good. You know, you have Cameron to think about, and this child is on the way. I won't ask you to notify me if you do hear from them, but I'm begging you, please, Elizabeth, promise me you do not give them anything, any shelter, any food, any money, nothing, because if you do, that just ties my hands.
I don't understand why you'd think Jason would come to me for help anyway.
It's obvious the two of you are still involved.
I'd better have a look at that leak.
I think I'm gonna
Okay, you know, you should keep your distance. My girlfriend really has a bad flu.
Oh, I know something nasty is going
I
around.
need to get her inside,
You better
okay?
drink lots of fluid.
Do you think she saw my face?
We're not gonna be here long enough to find out. Have a seat. Am I hurting you?
No.
Okay. You know, the last time I saw you, you said you'd keep your cool and you'd let me get you out. What happened?
Rick happened. He showed me some pictures of you and Elizabeth.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, Grandma. This is gonna sound a little weird. Have you noticed anything, I don't know, unusual today? Here?
Unusual? Gee, I can't imagine, unless you mean something like, oh, I don't know, say your mother. You just missed her.
Okay, please don't be mad. Dad didn't want us to tell anyone, and she left Shady Brook on her own, and now we're just frantically looking for her.
My daughter comes back from purgatory, and nobody in the family thinks it might be a nice idea to tell me. This is just so typical of your father, thinking that nobody else matters.
I know.
She's my daughter.
Grandma, I know, and I used to imagine what it would be like to have her back again, and now she's back, but it's more complicated. She's very fragile, and he just doesn't want us to say anything that could make her flip out again. You didn't say anything, did you?
What would I say?
I don't know. Maybe like I had an abortion, or that Lucky's in rehab, or maybe that Dad's married to the step witch.
I really love my daughter. I'd like her to have a couple of hours of peace before she finds out that we all went to hell in a handbasket while she was gone. She'll find out soon enough.
She was here.
And now she's not. You have a lot of nerve, Luke Spencer. Who were you supposed to be protecting when you didn't tell me that my child was back?
Laura, Leslie. It's always Laura. You know that. Now, I'm sorry if you were hurt, but we can deal with that later. Right now, I've got to find my wife. I've got to find her and take her somewhere safe.
She said she needed to be on her own to remember her life.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of. Okay, if she comes back, don't let her leave, and be sure to call me.
Stop right there. You don't leave until you tell us what else you're hiding from Laura.
Hi, could you tell me if a nurse named Bobby Spencer still works here? Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my, Laura.
Hi.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me look at you. You look absolutely wonderful. I just can't believe you're here.
I can't believe I was ever gone. How are you? How's Tony?
Bobby, there you are.
Tracy,
Have you seen my worthless husband?
Tracy Quartermain. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I'm sorry, you were looking for your husband, right? Is he a doctor here?
It's a miracle that we have her back, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm speechless. I mean, it's absolutely wonderful news, but I had no idea.
No, not a clue.
Oh, Nicholas, why do you suppose no one told my mother or Bobby that I regained consciousness?
Well, you know, this all just happened, and the doctors were very clear about not overwhelming you with too much information. So it was for your own good, I suppose.
Well, I don't know what to say, I guess. I'm the one that's overwhelmed.
Oh, you know what? I have to get this, but I really do want to talk to you, so I will be right back.
Okay. Laura, are you all right? Yes, I'm fine. I feel great. You know, it's great to see my son again. It's great to see all my friends again. And I'm sorry if I worried you. I really am. You don't understand. I mean, you can't understand. It's just that I need to be on my own right now. Okay? I'm not going to do anything foolish. I'm not going to try to run away.
It's just that I just want a day. A day to feel like myself again. Okay? And then when I'm done, I'll take a cab back to Shady Brook. I've got money in my pocket.
Where did you get money?
Oh, it's the running money, you know, from the black bag at the bottom of the coat closet at Grandma's house. Some things never change.
Okay, listen here. Just call my cell if you need anything, all right?
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. See you later. And I'll see you too.
Okay, thank you.
And please tell Luke, don't worry.
You're not wrong to worry. After what she's been through, at this point, anything can happen.
You've seen Laura. When?
Just now. She came to the hospital, but for heaven's sake, Luke, what is going on? And how could you keep this from your family?
I'll explain all that later. Right now, all you need to know is that she's in a very fragile state of mind. We're not sure how much information she can take right away.
No kidding. She asked me about Tony, and I kind of sensed it wasn't the time to tell her that he's gone.
Yeah, listen, keep her there with you. And don't, under any circumstances, talk about Rick Weber. Don't get into anything that happened in that attic.
She already left. Nicholas followed her out after he pried her away from Tracy.
Did anybody spill the beans?
If you're asking, does Laura know that there's another Mrs. Luke Spencer? No. But that does not mean that Tracy isn't spitting bullets.
Okay, thanks. Listen, I gotta get on this.
You've reached Nicholas Cassadine. Please leave a message and your call will be returned.
Oh, damn it. Nicholas, this is Spencer. Call me.
Laura knows you're keeping something from her.
Leslie, it's for her own good.
But isn't it possible that not telling her the truth could just make her worse?
Worse? We've seen worse, Leslie. For 4 years, we've seen worse. 4 years ago, I thought the truth was going to help her. I forced her into looking at the truth, and it didn't help. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I have to find her. Get her somewhere safe.
Oh, boy, I hope he's right.
He has to be. I don't want Mom to remember anything that she did. I can't bear the thought of losing her again.
I know, baby. I know. I know.
Thanks for coming to see me. I'm sorry about the little meltdown.
Don't apologize. It's a refreshing change for a tough cookie.
Why'd you come here anyway?
Oh, yeah, I want to talk to you about something. Sam escaped police custody. And Jason found her, so now they're fugitives. And if Rick has anything to do with it, Jason will be killed resisting arrest, or a version of that. And as you know, he doesn't care one way or the other about Sam, so she'll get caught in the crossfire.
Is there something I can do?
Yeah, there is. I truly think you're the only one who can stop Rick. I have an idea.
Did you take these?
No, don't be silly. I've had Jason under department surveillance for some time now.
Well, it's not what it looks like. Anyone on the force who knows Lucky could leak this to him. Do you know what that would do to his recovery?
It's not going to happen. I've seen to it, okay? The file has been marked classified, and I confiscated the photos. Elizabeth, I'm just worried that Jason is using you, okay? After today especially, you got to realize that he's completely devoted to Sam.
We're friends. I was upset. He was consoling me.
All right, well, if you need somebody to confide in or to console you who only has your best interests at heart, then you know you always have me. You don't have to throw in with somebody like Jason.
I'm not with Jason, and I don't want to be. In fact, Lucky and I are getting back together.
What photos did Rick have of me and Elizabeth?
They were taken this morning. Rick made a point to show me that you were wearing the same shirt and...
Yeah, Elizabeth and I met on the docks and we were talking.
You were holding her?
She was upset and she was scared about Rick, actually.
Okay, I don't understand.
Okay, I think Elizabeth is the reason for all this stuff. Rick and Elizabeth were married. Now, I don't know if he stopped loving her or what his deal is. All I know is his vendetta kicked into high gear when he found out Elizabeth had been with me.
Okay, so he's jealous.
Well, he's sick. He's sick, and I had to warn Elizabeth about him. That's when she got scared and upset, and that's what was in the pictures. I'm sorry he used them to goad you into running.
Hey, come on, there's no changing that now. Do you have feelings for her?
Hey, did a woman come in here today, beautiful blonde with maybe a lost look in her eye?
You wouldn't be talking about your other wife, would you?
Tracy, please, not now.
Yes, now. Tell me, Luke, did you actually think I wasn't gonna find out that she was back?
I have no expectations, Tracy.
You know, I'm used to you disappearing. And I know that you think of our marriage as a joke, but actually, of late, I was kind of wondering if perhaps... Oh, well. That answers that, doesn't it? You took your wedding ring off. And am I supposed to smile sweetly and not make a fuss?
I would never expect you to smile sweetly. But now is no time to play Little Miss Marshmallow. You can take care of yourself. I suggest you do that now. Because right now, it's more important for me to protect my first wife's sanity than my second wife's feelings.
Whatever you think Elizabeth and I could have been, it ended when the paternity test showed the baby wasn't mine. I came after you today. You're who I care about. You're who I want. The rest is up to you.
Talk is cheap. No, if you really cared, you would get me out of these cuffs.
Okay.
Very nice.
Hold on.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna take a shower while you figure out the next step.
Hey! How's it going, Lucky?
Fine, I'm just working the program.
Oh, good. I hope it helps knowing that you have a job to come back to. We need good cops like you on the force.
Yeah, it makes a difference. What are you doing here in Shady Brook?
I had this idea, and you let me know if it's too soon and I'll understand, but I thought that maybe you'd like to get your feet wet, you know, be good for you. I need some input on a case.
Yeah, that's great. I miss being on the job. You know, it means a lot that you trust me. As long as it's something that I can do from here.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's actually a case that you're very familiar with. I took the liberty of bringing some surveillance photos.
Have Sam McCall and Jason Morgan been apprehended?
We're working on it. Sam and Jason have been spotted 6 blocks east of here on a rooftop.
I have a room full of press outside waiting for an explanation as to how a prisoner escaped from this department. Until you have Morgan or McCall in custody, do not summon me again. I don't appreciate my time being wasted.
Mayor, I don't know who called you, but it certainly wasn't me.
I did. You know what, frankly, I'm appalled. I've only been gone a few weeks and this department is in chaos.
Alexis, what are you doing here?
I'm resuming my duties as district attorney, effective immediately.
Sam was arrested for stealing evidence that could help us bring down the Corinthos Morgan operation. As a token of his appreciation, Jason decided to help Sam break out of custody this morning.
Well, why bring it to me?
Well, you've had experience tracking Jason's movements. I was thinking maybe you can help us figure out where he might be.
You had him under surveillance?
I think these photos would be quite revealing.
Lucky, don't. What's the plan?
Just waiting for Stan to call, and then we'll figure out what direction we're headed in.
All right, so how did Rick even get evidence against you and Sonny anyway?
He didn't. Rick set us all up. He manufactured the flash drive somehow. We don't keep any incriminating evidence anywhere near the warehouses. And the bruises on your wrist.
It's all right. I'll I'll live. Just next time I decide to escape police custody, remind me to take the handcuffs off.
Yeah, remember when you run, avoid running. Up, it leaves you no place to go.
I'm pretty sure it's the right girl. She's inside that apartment.
Laura thinks her breakdown was the result of a car accident the night before our second wedding.
Really? And what gave her that idea?
Tracy, look, all of her doctors are telling me that if she remembers having killed her stepfather, Rick, it could set back all the progress she's made. In an instant, she could be right back in that chair, staring at the wall.
Really? What about the other truth you're hiding? What do you think's going to happen to her when she finds out you're married to me?